kicker ready to get this one started. And we are underway in Foxborough.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25.
So here come the Patriots now on offense. They'll have Cam Newton calling the shots, the big man under center at 6'5", nearly 250 pounds.
And when he's at the top of his game, you see that big smile. That's when you know everything is clicking. That means he's accurate throwing the football. They can't get him down in the run game, and his team is having a whole lot of fun because when they score a touchdown, some fan's going to get lucky and get the game ball.
On 2nd and 12, Newton, it's complete. James White. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. The shotgun snap for Newton. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 11. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Justin Warwalk.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation. Great. Of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take
film up here in your head?
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Kansas City taking the field for their 2nd drive. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Michel. Well, the ball is out. Michel lost it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team, fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. To try again after the sack. Mahomes, that's caught. It's DeMarcus Robinson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot? Taking it right down Broadway. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DeMarcus Robinson, 60 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will watch this one land in the end zone. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they impose their... He was looking for his tight end, Matt Lacoste there. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And I think the Chiefs have it. They do. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25. Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again. We didn't... To ask around the league, but we got to confirm this. They target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target.
19 yards there on the catch and run. Now Newton on first down. Gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays.
Patriots, first down.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Down, it's Newton. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. Well, he's into the clear. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown. And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points out of it. I know that, and a great play for that defensive unit. Butker on for the PAT. And that'll set him back 5. They'll try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Now Bolden on the return. Well, a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Off-play action. Newton. He's airing it out for Sanu. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there, but it's going to be second down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call, but they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Not setting the pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may have to start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Demarcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. He's airing it out for Williams, and that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Damian Williams in the final seconds of the first half, and the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now stands at 13.
Kickoff for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. So we've reached the intermission, and what right now, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do.
And now look at him go. And all the way down to the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards.
Frankly, I don't know that this defense knows what to do anymore. Just look at their body language out there. The passing game has absolutely been relentless throughout.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Eluding the pressure right. That one complete to Hill.
receiver downfield. Offense.
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. Nifty job there on the scramble. Got 12 yards, and now it's second down. Second down and 3. Here's Mahomes to throw. Being chased out left. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Oh, Travis Kelce unable to pull it in, and that'll bring up second down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They go play fake. Mahomes. It's complete to Williams. Through another tackle.
Eligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So they decline it, as that will bring up 4.
And I know that yard... and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Keeps the score. Chiefs 27, Patriots 14.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of the starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter. That's caught by the tight end, Lacoste. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He had told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up in the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
3rd and 2, Newton. He's got White here. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Newton on 1st down. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And it's picked. And oh, it caught up. They were looking to throw, holding in a big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. You're just going to pick up a holding call.
His throw incomplete. Julian Edelman, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, here's Newton. Trying for Edelman again. This time he's got it. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the 1st. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, you're trailing. It's the 4th quarter, and you've got to throw the football. But the defense knows this, too. So they're just going to sit back, bring in an extra defensive back or two, the old nickel or dime strategy, Brandon, and wait for you to put that bad boy up for grabs. And this one winds up being intercepted.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Fighting through. They were ahead of schedule after the gain of 7 on 1st down, but the defense does not budge on 2nd and 3rd. They won on 2 fronts there, so to speak, Charles. Not only do they stop him short of the 1st, they get him out of bounds and stop the clock.
Yeah, they won. The offensive guys lost because they wanted to stay in bounds and have that clock run or force you to use timeouts. Instead, the defense won, as you mentioned, on both fronts.
Here's the Chiefs punter now. as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. $62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Patriots take over. So Cam Newton and his offense down by 13. A minute 25 to play. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught. This is White. That catch good for only a couple. Cam trying to rally his guys to the line as quick as he can. And a dump off to White. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
3rd and long, it's Newton. Now a desperation throw. It's caught inside the 25. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now a first down throw for Newton. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. One last throw here for Newton. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I
would
don't
do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Rohrwasser now for the point after. And the lead will shrink to 6. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown.
21.
So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And the Chiefs have got it. And with that, they should have a victory as well. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Back to throw, Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half. But their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something working here. They know what they're doing. They'll continue that along. But instead, it's goose eggs in the second half. Fortunately, enough of a cushion and enough defense to carry them home.